Ship Solitude, orbit of Kepler 186 SF, year 2340. There I was, floating in the damn frozen vacuum, with only the hum of the life support systems buzzing annoyingly in the background. The panoramic display in my cockpit revealed the deep blue of space, with the dim silhouette of Kepler 186F shimmering in the distance. And me, Bryce Jones, the idiot who chose to leave Earth behind and bury myself in this metal coffin, couldn't stop thinking about the story no one else dares to tell. After all, why the hell did the aliens take so long to reveal themselves to humanity? Flashback, Planet Earth, February 13th, 2025. That global broadcast, man. I'll never forget the feeling. I was at a bar in New York, getting hammered. Trump appeared on the screen, his orange face even paler than usual, sweating like a pig. Beside him, a tall, slender figure with cobalt blue skin that shimmered under the spotlights, eyes as black as the darkest night. It was a Zothrak. And that's how we discovered that not only were we not alone, but we also weren't as earthly as we thought. The crowd around me froze. People held their breath, glasses slipping from hands, while Trump, with his usual arrogance tinged with a hint of terror, announced that our creators had finally returned. We were introduced to the grand secret. Homo sapiens had been transplanted from Kepler 22b by the Zothrak. We were just a damn experiment. Ship Solitude, present. Who would have thought? The Zothrak had always been watching us, analyzing our evolution like we were lab rats in a cosmic experiment. No matter how much I tried to forget, the feeling of that global revelation still gave me chills. Earth was never the same after that day. Governments collapsed, religions crumbled, and then, well, everyone lost their minds. We learned that those gods our ancestors worshipped were actually alien scientists from a civilization billions of years ahead of us. Every day in this void, I can't help but wonder what would have become of us if we'd never found out the truth. Maybe ignorance really was bliss. But here we are, nothing left to do but try to survive in this infinite sea, hunting for signs of life, while Solitude's warp drive grumbles like an old asthmatic. Flashback, Area 51, Nevada, March 2025. After that live broadcast, chaos erupted. I enlisted as a volunteer to try to understand what the Zothrak really wanted from us. They claimed it was for the sake of our evolution, that we needed to know where we came from to advance as a species. Bullshit. We knew there was something more sinister behind it. At Area 51, I was one of the few to see the original documents on Project Zothrak. There, surrounded by scientists and generals with faces paler than fluorescent light, I learned that the Zothrak not only created us, but had manipulated us like puppets for centuries, playing with our civilizations like pieces on an intergalactic chessboard. Every empire, every war, all part of a grand game to test our limits. Ship Solitude, present. But you know what? Maybe we deserved all of this. We humans have always been a proud, selfish species, thinking we were the center of the universe. I keep chewing on all this crap while I float here, trapped in this rust bucket. The days blur together, the hours stretch on, and the silence. Oh, the silence is enough to drive anyone mad. I wonder if we'll ever discover the real reason the Zothrak created us. They left us clues, you know? But, as always, humanity chose violence and chaos instead of trying to understand what the hell the Zothrak were trying to tell us. Flashback, Vatican City, May 2025. There I was, walking through the Vatican's secret chambers. I never imagined the Zothrak would hold a meeting with the Pope. The scene was surreal. The old priest in white robes trying to keep his composure, while the blue-skinned creature stared him down, with eyes that seemed to absorb the light around them. The church was in ruins. All that crap about heaven, hell, God. The Zothrak shattered those beliefs with a single phrase. You are our creation, but free will was always an illusion. The shock spread through the religious world, but somehow it didn't seem to surprise them. The secrets the Vatican had hidden for centuries were finally laid bare for all to see. Ship Solitude, orbit of Kepler 186F. The message pulsed on the panel, that damn blinking red light burning into my already tired eyes. I hesitated for a second. Here, In the absolute silence of space, anything new could only mean one thing: trouble. I took a deep breath, adjusted my visor, and opened the transmission. It was a recording. The voice, cold and metallic, blasted through the cabin speakers, echoing against the metal walls. "Bryce Jones, you shouldn't be here. Earth doesn't need to know what you've discovered." I recognized the accent immediately. A Zothrak. How the hell did they find my ship in the middle of this cosmic desert? Planet Zothra Prime. Unknown year. I woke up in a place that could only be described as a vision from a nightmare. The sky was a pulsating mass of lights writhing like serpents, and around me, Zothracan creatures moved in silence, their skins glowing with that familiar metallic blue hue. I was taken to what seemed to be an interrogation room. Across the table, a Zothrak with a cold, calculating gaze studied me. "You wanted to know why we took so long to reveal ourselves, human?" Her voice was like the sound of shattering glass. "You humans were nothing but a failed experiment. We brought you to this system to see if you could evolve beyond your violence and self-destruction, but you failed. Now, we have no other choice." Final transmission from Ship Solitude, unknown location. My memories are fading. Every second, it feels like I'm being disconnected from reality, as if my very consciousness is being erased. Maybe that's what they do, rewrite our history, our essence, until nothing remains. But somehow, I managed to hack the system and send this message back to Earth. If anyone is hearing this, know that our existence was a mistake. The Zothrak are coming, and they're not interested in negotiations. We're a virus that needs to be eradicated. Maybe, with some luck, you can do something. But honestly, I don't think you have much time. The beam of light is back, and now, everything is going dark. I think they're about to finish the job. I just hope this message reaches someone before they find my ship and erase every trace of what I discovered. Goodbye, Earth. It was hell while it lasted.